Yo, what's going on, guys? We're back. What up, boys? Hope everyone had a great weekend, had a great Easter with family and friends. Back on the grind again today, boys. A lot of stuff I want to make sure that we are all caught up on, prepared for, and ready to go for all the new content, roster updates, and a lot of that stuff. I know a lot of you guys might know most of this information. There's still just so many new players all the time, especially when I'm streaming on Twitch. I get asked so many of the simplest questions. So I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page, knows what to be doing right now. A lot of information to go over, man. Appreciate everyone. Let's jump into it. Big shout out to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy, boys. There are a ton of fun things right now on the website. I've been thinking about doing a bunch of fun drafts with the Twitch chat, been just kind of drafting against you guys. There are a ton of fun drafts right now on the website. Lot of MLB stuff on the website, from drafts to daily pick'ems. Right now, there's also a special line that I didn't want you guys to miss. NBA playoffs are in full effect, and Underdog's going to be having a ton of special lines all through the playoffs. And today, we got 100% lock Jordan Clarkson, 100 3-pointers made. That's right, boys. This is the easiest under you've been able to ever pick. You select the under right here. It gives you a special line, max bet of $25, but you can go through and you can parlay this with any of the NBA games that are going on, or even any of the baseball games that are going to be going on. They're going to be loading up more pick'ems also for the stuff. So if you wanted to match up Ohtani or any of the games going on in the baseball season today, you can match that up. Or if you just wanted to do all NBA pick'ems also with some of these games, you could do this also. I think Jokic got shut down last time. I think he's going over this time. So I could do Clarkson and Jokic right here. 3 times multiplier. Basically, all I need is Jokic to hit max bet $25. Will win me 75, but there is a ton of fun stuff on this website, boys. I didn't want you to miss out on the special line. And let me know if you guys would be interested into joining any like group drafts. We can just set one up between us. All right, boys, lots of stuff to go over here, and lots of content is coming. Tomorrow we're going to be getting the Astros program and a whole new Battle Royale program, and they just released both guys. Let me pull them up real quick, because tell me what you guys think. Is this a dub or an L? See, I need your opinion, because you know I'm the Dodger homer right here, and this Oral Hershiser looks like it's going to be really, really good. This is going to be the BR program reward number 1 that they just released. Oral Hershiser, 92 overall. You know I love my Dodgers. And Cubs great Ron Santo is going to be your second BR reward that they're going to add to the Flawless Pack. Not only adding it to the Flawless Pack, they're also going to restart the Battle Royale program over again. So that's one of the things that I want to talk about to you guys today. One of the biggest things that you need to keep up with in this game, and I feel like kind of gets away from everyone because there's so much to do, is literally all these collections. Because you see the collections that we get at the beginning and you're like, okay, either you're doing the live series or you're not doing the live series stuff. So then you kind of forget about this stuff. The Legend of Flashback stuff, you're like, okay, there's way too many cards there, or you're done with it and you think you're complete by just getting the 2 that you needed, or, you know, the 25 that you needed here. You know, there was only 10 rookies that you needed here. Prime cards, you only needed 1 to get the Bowling is a Habit. You're not done. You are nowhere near done completing these collections. Right now, it's showing that it's complete. They're just going to keep on adding more and more stuff to this, where they'll get more rewards, more stubs, more players, more vouchers that you will need then for other sets later on. So that's one of the things I want to talk to you guys about, is just making sure that you're trying to keep up with everything as much as possible. So in online Battle Royale, you go to the Battle Royale program right here. You see I have the 100 stars, but on almost every one of these programs, Battle Royale, events, all these things, they have these players before you get to the big reward also. A lot of these players are breakout players, signature players, reward players, all-star players, all this. This Larry Doby right here is an all-star player. more than likely you're going to need him to progress in some type of set, some way, shape, or form. Also, this card is going to go away. Right now, you can only get this card through the Battle Royale 1 program. So when they come out with Battle Royale program number 2, this Larry Doby, gone. This thing is going to have some value. You could buy up a few of these right now, sell now, buy orders for about 11,000 stubs. Maybe when a collection comes out, not next week, I'm saying next month, month after, 3 months from now, you maybe need some extra all-star cards. These will start having more value because you're not going to be able to find these things anywhere, because the only place that you can get it is through this program that will no longer exist. So keeping up with all the programs to get as many players as you possibly can, especially also with like the BR stuff. I went through and got Andrew Miller. I'm thinking about maybe picking up like Chipper Jones or Pedro today. If I had more stubs, I would probably just go ahead and get all of them. Now, these aren't necessarily leaving. They will just add Battle Royale players to the mix. So these won't be as hard to obtain because you can still get them. The problem is they just get selected less because now we start getting better players added to the program. Events is another one. I've been kind of slack on this events. I did complete the other ones. I definitely want to go ahead and get to this Horners Wagner. Once again, rookie card. Gonna need it for some type of program later on. Gotta get to my 20 wins there. Plus, also then you get the Zizek here, which is going to be a prime card. Prime cards get very expensive later on and really hard to get. And once again, you're going to need these for some type of collection to get some crazy card later on. And getting as many as you can right now, early in the game, you're like, Zizek's not making my lineup. I don't need him. You're going to. You're going to need all of these cards at some point. So grinding as much as this stuff just to get the cards, keep them in your inventory, because I promise at one point you're going to be like, thank God I have this card. Same thing now also with these other programs, boys. Don't forget this other program tab is here. It's crazy how many people have said, I didn't even know that program tab was there. Obviously, you got the face of the franchise stuff. Only 11 days here. Make sure that you get all of this done. They keep on adding more and more XP things to this. So if you aren't done, just make sure you have all this stuff done. Every one of these conquest done, showdowns done, week 1, 2, and 3 missions done. All kinds of different moments that they've added. Make sure you have all this done, okay? Clutch right here. But once again, other programs, you're like, I don't need this Jackie Robinson, the vet card. This one was easy, one hit. You get that. Most people are gonna have that, but it's about having the items, okay? Same thing within the Washington Connect. This 85 breakout card. Make sure you just have it. Get it done. Keep it in your binder because you're going in your inventory because you're going to need all these items for later on collections. So just make sure that you're just keeping up with all the stuff as much as possible. Keeping up with your monthly awards. These gold cards, maybe not the most exciting thing, but you're going to need those to get to stage 2, then to get to stage 3, then the cards that are here in stage 3 later on, these cards, once again, like this, and then the mystery card. You're going to need those for collections. Guess what? Later on, when it's like July, August, September, and we start getting crazy, like sets and stuff like that, a lot of these early cards, like Dontrell Willis, Cal Ripken Jr., Posada, that will be gone at the end of the ranked season. These are going to be gone 5/12 at 6 p.m. So I got a lot of ranked season grinding still to finish here. To be able to get up to my World Series pack and get those things is definitely what I'm going to want. I mean, even some of the other cards, like as you go along, I think, isn't there? Yes. These cards right here, you're going to want these. You're going to want all of these cards. Once again, veteran rookie cards, breakout cards, all-star cards, prime cards. That's what you're looking for. It's not about the overall. It's not about is that player making your team. It's about getting as many of those items as you need. Same thing with all those prospect cards. You're going to need them. So I know there's a lot of people, they go, you're grinding mini seasons. You're grinding road to the show. You're doing that kind of stuff. But it's not just about doing the conquest, doing your mini seasons. It is about sticking up and keeping up with all of these mini programs, getting all these mindless cards right now, because I promise you, all this stuff is going to come into full effect later on in these collections. I should pull up some of MLB 21 to show you some of these collections. And when I say you needed every card, bro, you need every card. Some of these endgame collections are absolutely insane. They keep on adding more stuff to the primes and the awards and the second halves and the prospects and the signatures. Bro, you're gonna need so many signatures. You're gonna need so many rookies. Like all of these cards, when you go through these sets, all of these things, anyone that's like blank that you don't have, figure out how to get it. Either buy it while it's still low as you can, or just keep on grinding. Once again, you can do mini seasons to keep on getting all these prospect packs. Conquest, keep on doing all these prospect packs to make sure you have them all. It's not about having 25. It's literally about having all of them. And then later on this weekend, so once again, finish up that event program as fast as you can. I need to get that on there as fast as I can. We have until the 21st when we get double XP, so that will help finish Face of the Franchise program. Then we're going to get the Moonshot, which would be new cards to go along there. Plus, there's going to be a bunch of other content that is going to be dropping, like I said, Battle Royale and more stuff. They've been really rolling out with the content, so just trying to stay up with it as much as possible. And we should be getting a roster update, and I guess that's the last thing I want to talk to you guys right now. I am loaded up with all kinds of buy orders. I know investing is kind of hard this year, but I've been taking some chances. I want to pull up a few guys real quick that I'm going to show you that I've been using baseball stats and references to kind of see what's going on with players, and hopefully we can make some coins on investments. Now, the investments obviously are a lot different this year because they changed the quick sell. So it's not about just the short-term investment. It's really about like playing it out. Will a common get to gold? Will a silver get to diamond? Or even just a higher gold? It's not about just going up one overall. Really need them to have good years. So if you guys don't know, once again, they normally do these ranges in the overall based off a 3-year average. Not 3 days, not 3 weeks, not 3 months. 3-year average. So that's another reason why I like kind of jumping on 1-year guys, 2-year guys, rookie guys, because they don't have as much history. If you got a 7-year guy, just because he gets hot for 1 month, if he hit 220 for 4 years, it doesn't help anything. You know what I'm saying? So 1-year guys, 2-year guys, 3-year guys, not a lot of stats. That kind of stuff is really what I'm trying to jump on this year to get that big change. Maybe find a common that becomes the gold or something like that by the end of the year. Stephen Kwan, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Joey Bart, example number 1. Didn't play much last year. Had a bunch of at-bats in 2020, 2021. Right now, he is doing very, very well. He's got some good home runs. He's been playing well. You know, on-base percentage is doing good. He's hitting 273, 2 home runs, 6 hits, 22 at-bats. He's got 4 RBIs. He's really helping out the San Francisco Giants. So, you know, hopefully, once again, not much history. Hopefully, he can get increased. I got Logan Webb is another one that I'm investing in. New York Mets, Brandon Nemo, whatever, Finding Nemo. Got a little bit more history on him, but batting .333 with the 2 home runs. Atlanta Braves starting pitcher Kyle Wright, been playing well. Jesus Sanchez been doing very, 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 very well for the Marlins and doesn't have much history on him, so I've been liking him. Dylan Carlson is another newer guy that doesn't have much history that's been playing decently. He's been struggling a little bit. He's been coming along last few days with hits, but once again, this is more of my longer term investment. Same thing with Josiah Gray, longer term investment. Maybe by the end of the year he starts coming along. Kelnick, obviously one of the top prospects, had basically very, very, very little history just the last year. Struggling so far this year. Very cheap investment. I'm not going to lose anything if I just quick sell or just sell back the cards that I bought. But if he ends up going up with the hype, of course, around him, could definitely turn out to something. Bobby Witt started out really good, kind of cooled off. Steven Kwan obviously was like batting 700, kind of cooled off, but he's still hitting 385. So those are a lot of investments of different guys that I've been going into. I would be careful with making investments this year. Once again, trying to find rookies, 1 year, 2 year guys with not a lot of history is going to be the move. First roster update with stats moving. We had a roster update last Friday, which was just transactions. This one on Friday will actually be a stat increase and decrease to players. But that's pretty much all the information. That's everything that I wanted to go over, making sure you guys are keeping up with the programs, making sure that you don't overlook and miss out on these little cards because you think, oh, I'm already done with that collection, or this guy's not going to start on my team, or I'm not going to use that card ever in events. You're going to need a lot of these cards, especially at this point in the game. Make sure you're grinding and keeping up with all the content as much as you can to get as many of those items for all those programs, because you're going to need them for vouchers. I'm trying to walk off with a diamond, boys. Appreciate everyone. Drop a like if this helped you out, man. If you are new, hit the sub button. I will be streaming tonight on Twitch, twitch.tv/Scomo TV. I didn't want to buy that pack. Thank God I didn't have enough stubs for it. Buy pack. One more. We're out, boys. Walk off diamond. For the boys. We tried. We out.